recycling. Stream 2, polypropylene bag recycling. Stream 3, HDPE drum recycling, and Stream 4, drum recovery program, the EcoLab and FIL range. Plasback has been accredited by the Minister for the Environment under the Waste Minimisation Act.
Welcome back. The Knauf family runs the Kera Simmental stud from their Tangiwai station based just out of Gisborne. As well as the successful farm and stud business, the Knaufs have been working with Wairoa College for the past 2 years, helping those at the Agricultural Academy by providing practical experience to go alongside their theoretical studies.
There's a perceived shortage of workers, a variety of skill levels, and we were also aware that we are a rural school and we have students who are interested in agriculture. What we know about young people and learning today is that it goes a lot better when there's a real meaningful context, and the sort of students that we thought we would be initially aiming at would need a practical component to keep them interested. We work it in during a normal school week. The students have 3 days in the classroom where they do the agricultural theory, but we also keep faith with the need to get literacy and numeracy, so there's a focus on English and mathematics as well. They come out with a diploma in agriculture level 2, which is cross credits into their NCA as well, so we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Initially, it took quite a bit of setting up. We had lots of meetings with farmers, federated farmers, setting the groundwork, selling the concept, checking that it would work, ensuring that we had opportunities for rigorous and authentic assessments to take place for the theory work and to marry the theory and the practice.
I think the course is fulfilling a gap quite well, really, and some of these guys certainly will come out of the course being employable. It's been a learning curve for both the students and us, and I think this year's certainly run a lot smoother and a lot better for us. The boys come out each Thursday and Friday on the school bus in the mornings. Now that we've had them for a year and we know what their coursework side of it is, we try and fit the projects that will fit their coursework in with what we're doing on farm. The first year was a real stab in the dark and you wondered whether you were doing enough. Just giving them a copper capsule and a rotavirus vaccination a month out prior to calving. Generally bring the cows off the hills at this time of the year, put them behind a brake for a month before calving, and calve them behind the wire, and then they're back out on the hills. We've got 560 cows total. They're all recorded, but some of the old commercial cows are still like carrying recips. We've got 40 embryos in this year. Basically, our key aims is a live calf on the ground that grows rapidly to a 340 kilo carcass weight and is good at finishing, really. We'd always had an interest in genetics and recorded our commercial cows, and we started playing around with a few South Devon and a few Simmental cows, and quickly became aware that the stud world was a mile apart from the commercial world. And when the Elsa and Rissington herds both came up for sale at the same time, it was an opportunity to put together a good large herd and really apply some selection pressure. Number-wise, and that the stud's at a level we don't really want to grow the stud any bigger. We just like to improve the quality, and the ET program's a essential component of that, basically taking the bottom 40 of cows out a year and they're having to the top 6 cows elite calves of them, and it's really lifting the game. We do 100-odd cows to AI a year as well. We're still trying to improve the sheep as well, and just the overall business, grow the overall business, and also just grow the bull selling business of the stud as our quality builds to a level that we're aiming to get them. There's some really good, keen students, and I've got a mixture, you know, and I've had some drop out, but there's some really good kids on the course. Today we've got Kelvin, and he's been based mostly at Nick Broad's down the road. He's in his 2nd year, and he comes up here sometimes when Nick has got something else on. And, you know, he's on the real top end of the course of what they're turning out. He's capable and responsible and has got a really good attitude. And Shane's, it's his first year on the course. Again, he's got a really good attitude and he's come a long way and he'll be good value for someone. Shane's been with Daniel and Turi today, just doing a bit of fencing. I think they were just finishing off battening, I think, today and swinging the gates. That's about all they had left today, but they were swinging some pole planting and that. We try and swap the kids around so they're getting one-on-one tuition rather than having the two of them together.
Getting a bit hot.
I'd have to admit that it has been tough sometimes and challenging, but yeah, it's also rewarding when you see the good ones really pick things up and learn.
We've just been blown away by the number of farmers who have come and said, yeah, we'll give it an opportunity. I think some of them initially were a little nervous about, you know, how it might go. But we've had a lot of very, you know, positive feedback. Again, it hasn't been in every situation perfect, and, you know, from time to time the odd issue crops up. But it does require cooperation, and the farmers have been excellent, and we've been pretty pleased with the way we've been able to link the theory and the practice, which is the core to the success of the program.
Kira is the largest Simmental stud in the country. We'll take a break now. When we return, I'll be talking to Warwick Pascoe about the business of trading water rights in Canterbury.
Mondays on One have just got hotter. Because where there's smoke, there's fire.
We're going to need someone because it's starting to get going again.
The dramatic new series that discovers the truth behind the tragedy.
It's very sad, really.
Then he's gone to